specifically.
Is that not a dystopian world?
Nope.
Where all humans are doing is the physical labor and robots get to do all the cool discoveries and arts and craftsy stuff? Then what is your life?
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of
Keep It Simple with Bro.
Today only, I'm Rafa.
And this time, I'm Sakura.
Try to switch it up. Think, guys.
Yeah, keep it interesting for you, you know? And keep it simple while we're at it.
Exactly.
Speaking of simplicity, how simple would it be if we all just lost our jobs to AI tomorrow?
I would be shocked at first, then curious.
Yeah, right?
That's the order.
Why would you be curious about?
I'd be like, wow, they did good. Good for them. We got to be happy for others. It's not all about us, you know?
True.
People like,
really
I'm going to lose my job and not feed my family. Okay, bro.
That's such a skill issue. Why don't you just go hunting?
Yeah, that's what they did back then.
That's what I'm saying. Back when my grandparents were working, that's what they did. They went
in the medieval times.
Back in the prehistoric era.
Exactly. If they didn't go hunt and their family didn't eat, they didn't go and put in they didn't get some PTO. Like, oh, I need some days off.
That's right. You got to keep working. Grind, hustler mindset.
Exactly.
Speaking of the hustler mindset, you're about to get hustled out of your job legitimately by AI. And Microsoft did the research as to what jobs are most likely to get hustled out of their job.
GG, let's see.
All right, so what Microsoft did here is they have this thing called Copilot. Copilot is 100% on any of your Windows computers because you don't have a choice and you're just a number for them.
Keeps popping up.
It keeps popping up. And so what they did is they took two groups of 200,000 users. One was where in situations where the user gave the AI a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the response. So that one they called thumbs. And then another one they called, I think, like model, which was recorded when the model said, "Hey, I did a good job here and I finished the question basically." So self-glaze.
Self-glaze indeed.
Self-glaze. So they've got a beautiful table, and don't worry, we're just going to show you the raw data instead of forcing you to look at all the data.
We're going to go line by line, reading every single number here.
Making sure you all remember this for tomorrow's quiz. Okay. So here at this table, you have, at the top, you got your title. And then you got the coverage, the completion, the scope, the score, and employment.
Let's go through them. Let's see what they all mean. Coverage.
Coverage is basically how much of the job the AI was used for.
Oh, okay.
The completion is how much of the job was it actually able to do, like how deep into the subject could it get.
Yeah.
The scope was how many of the people used it for their job. And the score was how well the AI did. Now, let me just reiterate that real quick.
Please do.
AI is relevantly used across, okay, for coverage. The completion was the rate at which AI successfully completes the task, okay. The scope is how deep into the subject it actually gets, like how much of an impact the AI can make.
Yeah.
And the score is actually how applicable the AI legitimately was.
Okay.
Like if it was actually useful.
Please explain the formula that we're looking at.
No, I will not. So you're not allowed to see this formula because you're not allowed to see anything behind the scenes because we're trying to keep it simple for you. And if we get too in depth, it's not going to be fun.
We can use AI to describe this to us.
The formula?
Yeah.
That's actually exactly what I did. This is a 47-page paper. Yeah. Oh, 41, my bad. So here, if you look at it, right, what they did is the U.S. government has this thing called Occupational Information something. It's like OAC. The abbreviation's right here.
Is that just data of jobs?
Yeah. So every single job in our world is on ONET, my bad. So ONET is basically everyone's job, right? And then they take the title and they break down their work into 3 categories. So let's say you're a computer scientist, Ralph. Your job is broken down into detailed work, intermediate work, and simple work, I think, like simplified work. And so what those were is detailed work is like the actual work you do. So like whenever you talk about a computer scientist, what they actually do is they write code essentially, right? So that's your detailed work. Your intermediary work is what is like the basic idea of what you do. Like if you had to generalize it, what would it be what would you be doing? You'd be making programs. And then finally there's like a simple job section of it, and it's like, what is like, if you really dumb it down, what do computer scientists do? They talk to people.
Yeah.
They don't talk to anyone, but that's one of the classifications for a computer scientist.
Talk to people? Talk to a computer.
Yeah. I guess people are going to be computers soon, so better get used to it. And so what they did is they took that breakdown and they applied it to every single job field that they could have found in their Copilot usage. So here, if you look at it, interpreters and translators, I think we already knew this one. You guys are screwed.
Yeah.
If you take text from one language and turn it into text from another language, you are chalked.
Yeah. And you spend your whole life learning 48 languages. ChatGPT
AI knows the rest of them, bro.
Yeah.
And knows it 100% accurately, and you won't be guessing.
Employment. What is that of? Of all
how many
interpreters and
people
translators?
that used it? How many,
okay. Just in the study.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah. So and then the next one's historians, but like these first few jobs are basically things that are very easy to. It's like it takes book smarts basically of a specific subject and not creativity or complex thought.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you're interpreting a piece of documentation, so if you're reading a book in Portuguese, turning it into English, you're not like thinking, how can I solve this problem? You're like, oh, I know this word is this word, that word is that word. And that's what AI excels at. So, Gigi Nori.
Yeah.
Historians, another problematic field for it. Because if you feed AI any kind of historical text, or if you find a tablet that has some like weird hieroglyphs, that's basically translations. Gigi Nori.
Yeah. You can just figure it out.
Mm-hmm. So if you go down through this list, a lot of it is things that are kind of repeatable, and that you basically need to only see once.
What's passenger attendance?
Passenger attendance.
Flight attendance.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
What is AI doing in that field?
I don't know.
Maybe it's not that.
It's probably not that. It might be like for train cars. They don't actually describe every single job that they bring up. But what we can do
but that it's high up on the list of doing great at that, of AI doing great at that job.
Yeah, it's able to replace it fairly easy, it looks like.
What is it?
I think you can.
I'm thinking about like the robots at sushi places that come. Just that on like a plane.
Copy. And then we'll go back to our Grok homie here. By the way, today we're using Grok.
Grok 4.
Grok 4, baby.
Grok 4, but it's not making good as well pictures as ChatGPT. Just saying.
Even with the new update?
In my opinion. Playing
fair.
around with it.
Passenger attendance. What is the study referring to when they say passenger attendance? So the really nice thing about having a podcast in 2025 is that we don't need, what was that guy's name on Joe Rogan?
Jamie.
We don't need a Jamie. Everyone's our Jamie.
Well, we should make an AI and call it Jamie instead of B58.
That probably would be a more fun thing to do.
Yeah.
And give him web search privileges.
Mm-hmm.
So
Jamie, delete my history real quick before you share my screen.
Oh yeah, flight attendants and transportation attendants. So basically, anyone on buses, trains, or other Oh, that actually makes sense.
How is AI helping with this?
On buses, trains, and other transportation.
Yeah.
Who the driver is. If you have AI cars,
Flight attendant is not a driver.
Honestly, that's a good point. This one doesn't really make too much sense, but I guess it's because it's in a controlled environment that's like.
But it says and then the bottom one, transportation attendants.
Yeah.
It doesn't say drivers. Workers who assist passengers on buses or trains.
I think this is the problem of the government.
It was interesting. I don't know. I was very curious on why is it doing so good on a thing that's not problem solving, as you said, or like an historian, like
Just
very very simple formulas. But it's interesting.
It is. The biggest impacted team from this one is customer service representatives and sales representatives of service, which I don't understand why there's two differences here. I guess that does make sense.
One's a sales.
Yeah, and the other one is just actual help.
Yeah.
That's around 4 million people in total that are kind of guaranteed to lose their jobs.
I'm one of them. Woo-woo.
Don't worry about it.
Nah, bro,
You're the
I'm using
mid-between.
AI, bro. What the
Exactly.
heck?
You're gonna be the one dealing with the AIs.
Exactly.
People are gonna be like, I don't know what's wrong. Ruffle, please help me figure out how I could scam this car to give me a better deal. I mean, scam this AI. So we actually see this already very commonly in a field like auto insurance or
Yeah.
any insurance, because the insurance companies know you're not going anywhere. You're already paying us the money. It doesn't really matter if you're upset this one time you have to talk to us for every 4 years.
Sorry, we canceled your fire insurance.
Oopsie. So yeah, a lot of those people are losing their jobs, and sales representatives of service also kind of make sense to lose their jobs
Yeah.
because you just need this actual service workers. If you just replace it with a website, you don't even really need AI for most of that.
As a salesperson, I could say, bro, get these salespeople out of here, bro. They
Useless.
suck, bro. They're all
Um,
useless.
It's actually crazy to me that telephone operators still exist in most places, but it kind of does make sense.
Reminds me of like John Wick when they're taking out the phones and plugging them
Exactly,
back
right?
to those people. They
Oh,
deserve it.
ticket agents and travel clerks. That's what I was thinking it was going to be, the bus passenger attendants.
Are they not useless travel agents? Oh, ticket agents.
Yeah, the people who like sell you a bus ticket. Why are those two different groups? It's fine because they're most likely going to be out of the job. I'm sorry to say this, but if you're selling stuff, helping sell stuff, helping people on buses, interpreting history, well,
I mean, yeah, exactly. Where you're saying a clerk doing this, putting it here and give it back to you.
Exactly.
Where technically that's been around since self checkout first came out.
This is the saddest thing I've ever heard. Most hosts and hostesses are likely to lose their what?
No, never mind. Hostess is a brand.
Those are like, remember me at Pacific BMW, the hello and welcome?
You're not a host.
Isn't that what they are?
No,
like the people who check you in and like take you to your table.
Yeah,
you were that is basically a host.
I don't think so.
I think it's the same thing.
Okay.
But yeah, hey, also PR teams. That means.
Won't name any names. I was gonna say.
I knew exactly what was coming. Okay, but now, how do you feel, bro? Do you feel like any of these don't make sense that AI could replace them?
I think they should all be 100% when you get out of here.
No more humans in any of these jobs. Don't fear though, because Microsoft also has the information, which are the 40 least impacted occupations.
Well, I'll tell you real quick. I like radio DJs there.
These
DJ. How is radio still a thing? Is anyone not amazed? Radio exists.
Huh.
I know I can make it better AI.
Data scientists. Oh no.
They don't do anything.
What was it? The score itself. Okay, so the AI is very high up there. It looks like in a lot of these fields, like new account clerks, statistical assistants, and stuff. But it's not able to do the job well enough yet for it to actually be a challenge or a threat.
Okay, now how is archivists not that high when they are not doing anything?
That's it. It's because they can't do it very well. It looks like
35%
accuracy.
What do they do?
I don't know, bro.
Is archivist not someone that gets something puts in archive?
I'm pretty sure it's but this is data from 2024.
Oh, this year they're.
I mean, the AIs have jumped up quite a bit this year, or at least it feels like they have. So we'll see what it's like exactly 1 year from now when Microsoft publishes their next survey.
Now, please tell me what are switchboard operators?
Those are the people who, like, you call a phone number and it's like, hey, welcome to Chili's. Who would you like to talk to? It's like, I'm looking for sales. And it's like, okay, I'll take you to sales. And they take you to, like, Jeffrey and sales.
That's already bots.
Well, yeah, but a lot of places still have switchboard operators. Hey, if you want a good plus, I know for a fact for this one because my company has a switchboard operator team. And it's a team, not just one person.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess it like when you're dealing with like a lot of complicated stuff, instead of just like, do you want service, sales, or parts? It's a little bit harder.
I bet most of these people just like whenever they're doing the tests with the AIs for their jobs, and the AI does it perfectly, they're like, no, it sucked. It's actually really bad at my job. Yeah,
bad.
Just did it amazingly.
Oh my god, there's a lot of people down here.
What was that first one? Sorry, the first one.
The first one
on the second list was a very interesting.
Phlebotomists. I don't
It
know
sucks at that job,
what it
whatever
is,
that
but it
is.
has a 3% accuracy and it can't get into anything. But it has a 100% almost completion rate, which
But
is hilarious.
you were saying?
So you might be scared because so many jobs are impacted. I'm like, oh my god, what's gonna happen to my work? No, don't be scared. Just switch to a different profession. That's easy to do. It's a quick 360. So like, let's say you were gonna be a historian or an interpreter, or
Or
you were just gonna be a sales guy.
20 years in that field.
Yeah, you've been a historian.
Schooling,
You're 56 years
experience.
old. You're about to retire. Next week, AI takes your job.
Go be a footballerist. It sucks at
Or easier, be a nursing assistant.
easy. RN.
Neither of those things take any skill whatsoever.
Hey, ChatGPT nurses are my favorite.
Oh yeah, what's wrong with my forehead? It's red. You're dying. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. How would it? Okay, so yeah, we could be surprised by all of these all we want, but the basic idea with all of these is that AI is physically unable to replace people in situations where it's like,
Physical?
yeah, physical, and also that it could be like a human life is the danger because AIs can't make that exact score accuracy. So if you look, all their scores are very low. It's not only because they don't understand much of the subject because it's like a very niche subject to understand, but it also can't get into enough detail of the subject. So its scope is also very low. Where like,
It's not that much deep coverage of it.
yeah, it's not physically able to replace these people because it doesn't understand what they're basically saying.
I mean, I'm curious on what that 7% of coverage is on embalmers.
I'm actually, I'm,
Seven's a lot.
I'm a little worried as to what it's fine. Putting people in,
My
right?
favorite is that's my future job right there.
Plant
Oh,
and system operator.
nope, the one right under.
Oral surgery. Wait, what is this?
Maxi-
Maxillofacial?
maxillofacial. That's when they do like full face transplants.
That's insane.
I'm kidding. I don't know what
But
it is.
awesome. I'm taking that. I like how automotive glass installers and repairers are like safe.
No, I want them to get GG'd. I hate the prices they give me.
Sorry about that. I got called into work. Now we're back. Luckily, my job is only 40% likely to be replaced by AI within the next year.
That's pretty low chances.
That's basically nothing.
You're winning in heads or tails, technically.
I don't think I'd ever won in a coin toss. But I would bet my life on a coin toss. But this data, as we said, was from 2024. Old stuff. This new stuff, everybody's
100% of your job is taken. And mine.
Oh, yeah, that's what I want. What did we last say? I think we were talking about the oral surgeons.
Yep, my favorite job.
Yep. So, as we mentioned,
I'm an oralist.
you're an
Whenever
oralist.
someone asks what my job is.
So, what do you do for work? Oh, I'm an oralist.
Mhm.
That sounds like a really fancy way of saying you get pimped.
Whatever's not taken by AI, buddy.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, so if you really want to keep your job, go be a dredge operator. Go be an orderly. Go take care of old people.
Go get some muscle and do something that matters, guys. Not everything's about computer science. Am I right, sir?
Yeah, well, why would you be a nerd? Go do engineering. Scam of a subject,
Scam
apparently.
innocent grandmas.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to do anything related to actual computers and technical work when you could just go and use your body? Go be a fisherman.
Exactly. How much more fun would you have fishing than what you do?
Not much more fun. I kind of enjoy what I would potentially be doing.
Yeah, no,
Allegedly.
That's not the motive.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I would love to be a fisherman.
Hey,
Especially
yeah.
on one of those like big oil rigs that like guarantees I
Die.
yeah. But speaking of guarantees, we talked about the most likely, the least likely. Let's talk about the biggest impacted groups, right?
First place, buddy. Let's go.
Sales and related. What does related mean?
Whoever you're related to, they're gonna be taken over by AI.
I mean, that's your family, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your family's also gonna be screwed because you went into sales. I'm so sorry to tell you that. But computers, math, office, and industry. I'm more than happy to let this 18 million group of people go.
Get them out of here, bro. 18 million more fishermen. How happy would the world be?
Not very happy. The fish would be upset. But did you hear that the Chinese are like fishing in other countries as gulfs now because they already fished all the fish from their seas? That's crazy, bro. We gotta get them out of here. But back to the topic at hand.
Sounds like a personal problem, brother. Honestly.
Food preparation and service related. That's so sad.
Not the McDonald's worker.
Not McDonald's. What about? Yeah.
But you know what AI will never take over?
What?
In-net workers.
Why not?
Because they're too OP.
That's true. I feel like.
AI will overheat, bro.
What is it called? That place they say my pleasure?
Oh, brothel.
You're thinking of Hooters, brother.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, that one. They can't replace that kind of service quality. So workplaces that are like, sure, sales and related, easy to replace. But do you really want your company to sound like Allstate every time you call them? Well, they're like, hi, thank you for calling Allstate.
I mean, if they
What
sound
is
like
your issue today?
if they sound like Miles, I'll be happy.
Whoa.
Yeah, chill out. I feel like you're trying to insurance scam me.
It seems like you've been committing fraud recently. I see a pattern here. But, you know, family care, fishing, farming, forestry. Go be a construction worker. Damn, that one sounds a
Bang.
little
That
hard.
one is sick, though. Good money in there, too, as well. Just saying.
You know?
Construction. You become a contractor. You'd be like, do that. And then they just pay you millions of dollars. It's kind of sick.
You know what I'm
People are
thinking?
hard.
Let's say AI takes all of the sales jobs, all of the office jobs, all the computer mathematical jobs. We're left with art and design and stuff too. No, 70% of those are gone.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Like 2 people get to do art and design.
Mm-hmm. And one's my wife.
That's right.
And one's your girlfriend. All right,
There you
that's
go.
gone too.
That's what I'm saying.
That's gone too. Never mind.
So let's say we have only the bottom 5 job categories left.
Mm-hmm.
So humans transporting stuff.
Human
Buildings.
transportation? No, Sog. That's illegal.
That's only if it's children. So moving stuff around, building stuff, constructing stuff. What is the difference?
Construction, building, grounds, cleaning, and maintenance. Building is like the actual worker that are like that come and do the work for the contractor. I would think
But then who's doing the construction?
like a contractor that's planning all of it.
I don't know how
Construction,
that
like
works.
what's the guy that draws stuff out?
That's an engineer.
No, don't draw stuff out.
An electrician.
No,
So
the one that draws stuff out, bro.
a
The
planner.
blueprint.
Those are engineers that draw those blueprints.
But what's the name I'm looking for?
Hammered.
Hammered. Yeah. What?
But what I'm saying is like, if you get rid of all the other jobs and humans are only left like the bottom 5.
I'm doing construction.
Yeah, but like,
A contractor
is
specifically.
that not a dystopian world
Nope.
where all humans are doing is the physical labor and robots get to do all the cool discoveries and arts and craftsy stuff? Then what is your life?
BMW.
No, it's not. You can't afford a BMW anymore, bud.
Yeah, but the AI, whenever the new BMW comes out, they won't be brain dead and make an M5 4 million pounds with a lot of power that's useless and looks like an absolute piece of crap. It will actually be good. AI will be like, oh, this is what people like. Then we'll make the next generation similar, but with better. That's what AI would do.
Or what they
But
do
brain
is
dead
people crash, people are ruining cars, therefore we'll make them not able to drive cars. Cars will drive themselves. Everyone takes the bus because it's eco-friendly. So it looks like if AI is replacing all of these jobs and AI gets to make the decisions on design, happiness, and all that stuff or whatever, what is the person that marries you called? That makes blues called?
Paul, but were you? Can I
It's called Paul Carrison. He's the one who makes blues.
love that guy? In
The drafter.
architect.
Oh, that's what
Architect
you were
is the
looking
word I'm
for.
looking for.
Architects are definitely not a part of the construction team, brother.
What are they part of?
Design. And if you really want to like stretch it and lie to yourself, they're engineering.
No, engineers hate architects
Architects
because
fall under-
because they just draw random stuff and the engineer has to actually make them.
yeah, so it's design. Art and science. What?
Art and science?
Yeah, it's art.
That's not what you said.
It's fake
I
art.
don't care what you mean.
It's fake science. Considered a STEM field. Who's lying about? Actually, to be fair, they would technically be civil engineers as well, so whatever. But what I'm trying to say is like, I don't like that. Let AI and robots be doing the bottom 5, and then humans can do the top rest of them. Humans could do the management. They could do like the social sciences, the physical sciences. They could do the massaging. That sounds fire. They could do design. Why is AI taking over the actual like fun jobs? They should definitely get rid of humans doing administrative office and administrative.
Yeah, that one has to get out of here.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You know, I agree with you in some ways, Sock. But then we get dealt the. Yeah.
We do have the cards we are dealt. You're right.
Exactly. That's the only things we play with. So
I'm gonna burn the deck and force the deck to work with our favor.
I'm gonna rob the bank. Rob the casino, and then see what they do after.
I don't think they're gonna do anything. They have no money to chase.
They're gonna take me out to the back and tell me not to do that very nicely.
Very nicely, without taking any of my fingers, please. But speaking of taking things, you should take a second to like this video, subscribe to us, and if you're not ugly, follow our recent content.
If you are ugly, please get out of here.
Yeah, we do not want follow.
We're not being haters. We're just being true. We're just being truthful.
This is a cool people, beautiful, and handsome group only.
Yeah.
You can't subscribe unless you're either of those, okay?
Exactly. And for one episode, we are allowing vegans to watch this episode and subscribe.
If you're a vegan watching this episode and don't leave a comment, then you're a fake vegan and you've been eating meat behind our backs.
Yeah, at night you have been munching meat. We know it. Those glizzies didn't disappear out of nowhere.
But while you're eating those glizzies, you should definitely check out this video right here. And thank you all for watching this. Let's go. That was a crazy video to put up right here.
Oh, that's your laptop.